Hi, welcome to my channel, KTB This week I've been doing a bit of practice with the MujinGung, just getting to grips with it, the different knock points and just general practice. And I've also brought the Cheonji to compare against the Mujin, because when I weighed, the Cheonji came out at 78 pounds, the Mujin came out at 75, so they are quite close to each other in terms of poundage. But there's, I wanted to just compare differences between them, because one of the things I noticed, for example, is if you look at the limb width, the Mujin is considerably thicker than the Cheonji, so it's yeah, it's quite intriguing. And just looking at the limb tips, just for comparison, I think the Cheonji is slightly narrower than the Mujin, so I need to just measure them at some point and just get the check the widths. But yeah, that was quite fascinating. And just checking, oops, the thickness of the limbs. I think that the just from feel alone, I think that the Cheonji is slightly wider than the Mujin, so it's quite interesting, just the differences. There's this kind of thing that some people say that Korean bows are all the same, but I keep finding little tiny subtle differences between them that, you know, can change the feel of a bow completely. The other thing I've got is that I'm going to shoot some whistle points. So I got these off AliExpress. I've shot them a couple of times already, and you know, they're nice to hear, so I just thought I'd do a little video. And I'm going to shoot 3 whistle points to the lizard just down the field there. I don't know if you can see, it's just next to a tree, so almost right about there in the center. So we'll see how we get on. Right, let me set up. I might shoot a couple with a Cheonji and with a Mujin just to see the difference in sound, different speed, different weights. So just see if I can feel anything different. I'm more likely than anything to miss, as this is quite a challenging target for me and it's quite long. So we'll see how we get on anyway. Right, so first shot with the Cheonji, using the MJG Lignum Vitae. Oh, these knocks are a bit small. Let's try again. That one went a bit low. Try again. And the last one with the Cheonji. Oh, that's 3 hits, I think. Let's have a look. Ooh, so here we are. First shot was low, under the boss. Third shot was a hit in the on the boss, and the third arrow went over and is, here it is. That's the third arrow there. So let's have a look at this one. As always, the points get very dirty and they need cleaning out when they get into the dirt. Let's have a look at how these points survive the boss. So let's stick that on there for now. Oh, doesn't want to go in. There. So this one hit the boss. Just bear with, the ground's very uneven here. So it slides nicely out of the just gonna screw the point there. So that's actually worked quite well on this kind of target, although I should take the printed bit off for shooting. So that's that one, and then this one down here, it's hit the dirt as well, so that'll need cleaning out. So I'm going to prep this target, take the face away, and I'm going to shoot again with the Mujin after I clean these points. Right, shooting the Mujin with the whistle points at the boss. Oh, these knocks. Oh, that didn't go well. Fell short and it hit something hard and it bounced. Oh. Let's try a bit higher. Oh, and I think that hit the tree. I still haven't quite got the aim on this bow. Right, last one. Oh, and that went over. Let's have a look. So I'm back at the boss, looking for the arrows. None of them hit the boss, and after an exhaustive search, I couldn't find the third arrow. So the second arrow I shot with the white tape markings, this one hit a tree, but it was a glancing hit. There was a bit of bark inside the point, so that's fine. The arrow's still fine. Oops. The first arrow I shot, however, this one hit something on the ground. It fell short. Don't know what it was, but whatever it was, it just shattered the whole dome off the whistle point. So this whistle point is now dead. I couldn't find the what happened to the rest of it. It's got to be here somewhere, but it must have just bounced off somewhere. So I've given up on that. These points I got from Amazon. I tried to get them on AliExpress, but they got returned back at customs or something for some reason. These ones on Amazon were more or less the same price, still shipped from China, about a tenner for 12 points, and this is like the first time shooting them properly. So they don't seem to mind the kind of foam on the targets. The faces are another problem because they're a bit tightly woven, but they don't like anything hard, so I wouldn't. Yeah, this environment I'm in is probably not the best for whistle points. If you're out in a field, perfect. Nothing hard to hit, plenty of space, easy to find arrows. In this place I'm in, it's an absolute. Yeah, it's a bit like Ben and Holly's Little Kingdom. You know, in amidst the thorny brambles, there's a hidden kingdom of elves and fairies here, and I reckon that they come out every now and then and they steal arrows when they find them, never to be seen again. So that's another offering, I think, to the little people on the island here. One of my whistle points and carbon arrows. I hope they have fun with it. So that's it for now. So on the Mujin, been shooting it today. The arrow pass has torn a bit, having a bit of contact. As you could see there, I'm still having a bit of trouble getting it to fly straight. The Cheonji felt natural. I shot it, it hit the boss, you know, more accurately. With the Mujin, I'm still kind of finding my way. So it's one of those things that, you know, it's you just have to get practice with it. So thank you for watching, and see you next week.